look at some of the art that I was able to get from some of the other artists today at the show, and then kind of talk about my experience at my first craft fair. And but ultimately, yeah, I really wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that I got because it is super cool, dude. So let me just tune in on the live stream on here. There we go. Now I can see the chat. What's up, everybody? Yeah, so it was a good show, man. It was my first craft fair. It was my first craft fair. It was in Napa. It was at an art studio called the Hay Barn, which had super dope art all over the place. The event was organized by my friend Jen and hosted by her friend Erica, who was awesome. And the other artists there were fantastic. Crowd was great. And I managed to sell some stuff, guys. For my first show, I sold some pieces. So pure excitement there. And I wanted to show you guys some of the little treasures that I got from this show today, dude. So here we have, what is this one? Oh yeah, so this is from Amy Hart made these, and I thought they were fucking awesome, dude. They're like these little forest scene Christmas ornaments, dude. Can you guys see in there? So yeah, dude, so super dope from Amy Hart's art. You can find her on Facebook or Instagram. Amsley Hart, I think, is on Instagram. Then there's, I traded her for a few of these. You're gonna see, dude, these are so cool, dude. That is so badass, dude. These are definitely going on our Christmas tree. I'm stoked that I was able to trade for these. And it was cool to like kind of be in a space with other artists who would set up their booth and were selling stuff. And I now have all these little mushroom forest scenes for the Christmas tree, dude. This isn't going to be like my normal streams where I'm making stuff. Maybe at the end I'll make stuff, but I'm just kind of want to talk about the scene that I was at today and show you guys the stuff that I scored. Look at that, dude. Unreal. It's definitely going on the Christmas tree. Yeah, there were a bunch of other artists there. All of them talented, dude. It was cool. It was very cool. So these are all going to go on our Christmas tree here at the house. Pure excitement, dude. But there's more stuff. I got stuff from almost all the artists. There's those. Oh yeah, dude, check this out. This is from JV Resin Art, Ginny Vincent on Facebook, JV Resin Art Studios on Instagram. Check this out, dude. It's a mistletoe, dude. Thank you, Jenny, for that one. Very cool. And then this thing This is from Emma's Wares, and she has her website. It's emmaswares.com. And she does a lot of stuff with like bones and everything. But this is a necklace, dude. This is a necklace I got from her, dude, that's got like little mouse bones in there and like moss and stuff. So I thought that was pretty dope, dude. And had to have one. That's Emma's Wares is the website for that one. Very cool. Pretty stoked that I was able to either trade or, you know, buy stuff off these other makers, dude. This one is also very, very cool. Where's the box? So this is from Andrea, I think this is Lazares. And it's a painting of a lovebird, dude. With a little easel. And she was gracious enough to trade me one of my boxes for this setup here. So this is going to go in the living room. Very, very, very talented young lady. Andrea Lazares. This thing, dude. Also from JV Resin Art, Jenny Vincent. It is a big old mushroom storage thing, dude. Thought that was pretty cool. Had to have it. Anyway, guys, that's it. That's kind of my score for the day from the art show. And it's cool. I think I sold 3 boxes and one geometric shelving unit thing that I had made. Overall, very good day, and it looks like I do have time to work on some of these boxes here. Yeah, it's only 7, so let's get to it, man. Getting to it. I was a little nervous going into the event because it was my first sort of like craft fair, maker fair thing. And that melted away right away, dude. This was like a super cool crowd and like really nice other artists, dude. Super chill vibes. Absolutely fantastic day, dude. Absolutely fantastic day, guys. This box definitely needs some work. We have to sand it flush here, sand our CA glue off here. We stabilized this last night. That'll be a cool little box when it's done. It'll have this gnarly sort of knot hole that was here, which I decided to make the top of the box so that it was like right there on it. You'll see what I mean when it's done, dude. It'll be cool. And then we have this one is going to be a jewelry box for my wife. So she asked me to make a jewelry box. This is what we're gonna have. Let me lose this sweater real quick, guys. Yeah, so here's the makings of the jewelry box. we'll get to tonight. Probably get quite a bit done on this tonight, dude. Also, it's nice to be working in the shop without a crazy deadline, you know. Even though it was a self-imposed deadline, it's nice to be working without that. Just be able to take my time in here. So this will be it. Oh, I need to sand that down to get it to fit. So you know what? I'm headed over to the bandsaw. Always protect your lungs, man. You want one of these for sure, dude. And don't forget to protect your eyes. You should always be wearing these. You should always be wearing some kind of safety glasses or goggles when you're using these power tools, man. And little earplugs. I'll be right back. I'm gonna head over to the old belt sander to get this shape down a little bit and fitting in there. Be right back, guys. Good now. That's it. Hey, what up? Welcome. Thank you for the like. Much appreciated. There we go. So yeah, this is going to be her jewelry box. I must apologize. It's about to get real loud for you guys. So warning, if you got headphones in, it's about to get loud. Forgot my boy, bro. All right, guys, this one has a little crack right here. You can see this crack and right there. So I'm just going to show you guys a little trick for fixing that. You're going to want some thin CA glue and some accelerant for that glue. And some sawdust. And I like to use my little knife for this part. But you want to put the sawdust down in this little crack that you're trying to fill. Another one like that. You want to hit it with a CA glue. I'm going to do a little bit more sawdust in that one. A little more CA glue. Don't worry about it running around. You can sand that. And you want to hit it with the accelerator to cure it instantly. Swoop. And then while we're here, we can fix that crack. Then we'll hit it with the accelerator. And we'll leave this out, dude, just in case we need it. We'll leave that setup out. Put this away. And with that accelerator, like this is already instantly dry. Oh yeah, you know what? We should fill in there. No, that's good. It's instantly hard, dude. Instantly dry, so. And we just sand it down. I might have put a little too much on there. It's okay. I'll take that to the belt sander. So there you have it. That's a pretty easy way. Let me take this mask off. Pretty easy way to fix small cracks in the wood is to take sawdust of the wood you're sanding so it matches. Fill the crack and then hit it with that CA glue and activator. And now that's flat flush. The crack is gone and the rest of this will disappear as we sand. So yeah, little trick for filling in holes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ready? I feel like the sandpaper's getting tired. I'll swap it out, dude. There we go. How's everybody doing tonight? What's happening, chat? Talk to me. One little boo-boo right there. Which we will fix right now. A little CA glue. Activated it. Some run off that way, yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the shop. little bit like that. Gonna hit this little piece with CA glue just to be sure, dude. Just to be sure it stays tight. Bam, that's instantly dry, dude. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, guys. Anyways, yeah, hey, welcome to the shop. It's Sunday night. Build my wife this little jewelry box. And I'm thinking that picking up it. Maybe that. Oh, maybe I'll cut the handle out of that. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But yeah, it'll be a cool little jewelry box for her. She asked me to make her a jewelry box, so there we go. Oh yeah, that one. What up, Meldrum? How you doing, brother? Yo, Meldrum, what up, dude? The show went pretty good, bro. I sold some pieces and I traded some other stuff for some of the other artists' work and ended up with like a handful of some really nice art from other people. Met a lot of people. Like I think 15 or so people from there signed up for the YouTube here. So overall, it was a super good day, bro. Now I'm just back at the shop. Just making this jewelry box for the wife. She mentioned she wanted a little jewelry box, so there we go. Still have like 4 more grits to sand through here. Yeah, I shouldn't have took all that off. I just wanted to say what up to you, bro. Yeah, it felt good, man. And the place ended up being this like really cool art studio. I'm trying to, the guy's name's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, hella dope art studio. Really just like amazing art all over the place and really good crowd. The other artists that were there were super chill. Overall, dude, 10 out of 10, I would do it again. Just had a fantastic time. I'm gonna get back to sanding. I'd probably make more boxes, and then also those geometric shelves that I made like a few months ago that I forgot I had. People liked those, and I sold some of those, so I might make more of those. I gave some of those to the other artists at the end of the day, though, just so they could have them. Yeah, I would probably make maybe some of those and some more boxes. And there's some different like styles I'd like to try out on these boxes. It's not like something where you could bring like a bunch of, oak slab coffee tables or whatever, you know. It's nice to be in the shop and be able to stop and chat and not be in a hurry. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it was cool, man. It was cool. I'll show you actually if you restart this video later. Yeah, made some contacts, met some cool people, dude. I would totally be into doing that event with those folks again if they would have me. That would be cool. It's pretty chill. Yeah, I still have some boxes left. I think I'm gonna put some of those boxes, like the more high-end, intricate ones, on. I think I'm gonna put those on Etsy, dude. Put a handful of those on Etsy. Sell them on there. Because I haven't really put much on the Etsy, dude. I put those charcuterie boards on there, and then I put some of those geometric. I actually need to take those geometric shelves off the Etsy because I'm out of them. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to sanding. Yeah, it was funded, and it was also like kind of validating, like, people actually would, at an art show or whatever, stop and buy my work. It just felt good, dude. Felt like I'm on the right path,
Pretty cool. What do you think like that, dude? That might be cool. You know what? That's not enough. That's not enough for the glue to hold on to right there, I don't think, dude. Not for a drawer pull. See what I got here. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm seeing if I have like another little something scrap piece that would work. I have an idea, bro. No, nope, not that. Not that. No. Got this piece of obsidian that could work. I'm not feeling it on this one though. I'll be right back. got this, dude. No. No. Too bulky. Kind of like the pattern on this. Let's see what we're looking at here. Something like that, dude. She could grab that pretty easy. Or something like this, dude. Nah, fuck that. I'm thinking this one, dude. I just gotta sand it real good. That's an idiot right here. Very nice, dude. Do a medium CA glue for the handle. Oh yeah. All right. Take it easy, baby. That's all night. Hey, yeah, that looks fine. Nice big door pull. Very good.
We'll let that CA glue sit for a minute, dude. Oh, yeah, that was a good experience to do that show. It was my first kind of craft fair thing, and it was good, man. Good peoples, good times, dude. Sold a couple pieces of work. Gave me the motivation to keep on going. And here we are, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and oil this one. Before I do, Let me just throw one of these down here. Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're just now tuning in, I try to stream every night out here in the wood shop making stuff. Today was my first craft fair. I think it went pretty well. Yeah. Now I'm back here doing this again. That's what I like. It was cool to hang out with other artists, man, and see what they do. This is that tung oil finish. Watch, look, there it is. Without the tung oil, with the tung oil finish, dude. It's very nice. And I forgot to put gloves on again. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Don't forget to subscribe. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers, and then YouTube will cut me in on a little ad money, I guess. We'll see what that's like eventually. That fog this morning was insane, dude. That fog covered Lake County. As far as I could see from the top of the mountain, it covered Lake County, Sonoma County, and Napa County this morning. Because I could see all 3 counties from the top of the mountain. And they all looked pretty socked in with fog. Which is crazy, dude. The inside of these is always kind of a pain in the butt, dude. there's the jewelry box. I'll probably put another 1 or 2 or 3 more coats of the tongue oil on this one though over the next couple of days, just to get it super protected and looking good. She'll like that, I think. All right, everybody, I've had a long day, man. I'm going to hit the hay. Appreciate you all hanging out. And I'll see you tomorrow night when we work on this box. We should be able to finish pretty quick. And then maybe tomorrow we'll build that shelf / coat rack thing. I've got some pine over there, and I've got some clear fir we could use. Do I have enough? I have a big enough piece of walnut we could use too. That might look dope. So yeah, so there's some more projects on the horizon now that the rush to build the boxes is done. And thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. Take it easy.